don't know what it is about Sundays, but they are the perfect day for resetting for the week. Reflecting, planning, and taking the time to set the tone for the week ahead. Today's bigger reset task for me is refreshing my Google Calendar. In today's video, I will be showing you my current calendar setup and what I like about it, what I am changing about it, and how this new setup will help me be even more intentional with my time. What I've really enjoyed about my Google Calendar setup these last couple of years is definitely the addition of the separate calendars. Total game changer for color coding and being able to easily see what your events are or what you're working on. I love that. It just really helps me visualize my time. And with that, I love a good time blocking system. I really am not into time blocking every single moment of my day, but I do like adding time blocks for my non-negotiable times, and that is something that I'll definitely keep doing. I've also really enjoyed using tasks to break up my time blocks. So I usually layer them on top of my time blocks, and that also just gives more structure to my day. And of course, I love my color palette. It matched my old branding, but it's definitely time for a refresh. There are definitely a few things that I want to change about my calendar for this year, and so I'm going to walk you through those now. Let's go! Change number one is decluttering my calendar. I am going to remove the calendars that I don't use. I'm going to update some of the recurring time blocks that have changed in my schedule. I am also just going to remove blocks that I'm not using. Essentially just cleaning up my calendar in all of the different ways. The next change that I'm going to do is probably my biggest change, which is setting up my multiple calendars that I have based on my goals instead of just the overall sort of area and how I plan my time. I don't know how to describe that, but right now I have it set up for like travel or work or personal, and I'm gonna save some of those, but I really want to be more intentional with my time and connect them to the goals that I set for these next 12 weeks. So I'm gonna change my calendars to align with my 3 goal areas for my 12-week goals. Those are financial, health and wellness, and then just my general business goals. I'm still going to keep my personal calendar just because I do like to have a calendar where I do put events like hanging out with people or washing my hair. And then tasks just stays because that's a default calendar. And I'll also keep my time blocks for work on my work calendar. Then the final update that I'm going to do to my calendar is definitely the fun one, which is changing the colors. I have had these colors on my calendar for about 2 years now, and they've been super soothing and I love them. They're based on my old brand colors, but I have updated my brand colors, and so I'm going to update my colors on my calendar. It just feels good. All right, quick pause here. In that last clip, I was grabbing my colors from my own branding, but if you don't have colors for your calendar already, that's okay. Here are some places you can get them from. So those are the changes that I am going to do. This is my final calendar. And I am pretty pleased with how it looks. I decided to make my business block the brightest color because that is really the most important to me right now. I want to really highlight those blocks of time that I really want to focus on. I kept my work blocks pretty light and neutral just because they aren't blocks where I'm doing something for myself or for my business. They're just there, and I just like to put them there to know how much time I have outside of it. Those were the 3 major changes that I wanted to make, and I'm just going to do a quick recap for you just in case you want to do them too. First up, I cleaned up my calendars. I removed any of the calendars that I was not using anymore. I deleted events that no longer needed to be on my calendar, and I adjusted my time blocks. Next, I updated my actual calendars to align with my 12-week goals, and then I also kept a couple of general ones. For me, this is important because I really want to spend time in the areas that are most important to me. I'm really excited to see how this update goes. and I will let you know. Last, I changed my colors. I just love custom colors. I think it is very fun, even though it's on Google Calendar. It just makes me excited to look at it, and it feels good, and it's easier for me to know what is where when it's color coded and I understand the colors. I hope this helps as you organize your time and your Google Calendar. Let me know if you have any questions about something that I talked about in the video or anything else. I would love to create more videos for you based on what you want to see. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you for being here. I will talk with you soon. Bye.